So I just wanted to talk about organizations in case any of you would like to get involved in this. There are college education programs, and there are only 27% of the states offer such. Without a high school education, there's a 60% recidivism rate. With a college education, there's only a 19% recidivism rate. And that's just community college. We're not even talking about four-year colleges. So if we had more education in prisons, we would really see transformation taking place through education. I love it when I'm in the classroom watching the bulbs go on and people making the connections and helping each other. You see inmate helping inmate, they become a cohort, a class. They become your students. They don't become prisoners or criminals. Next slide. So there are also other programs inside, and I'm just naming a couple. There's victim offender education groups in which this one's through the Insight Prison Project in California. But there are many programs like this in which a trained volunteer, as well as a prisoner peer facilitator, meet for 18 months to understand themselves better, how their life experiences and decisions got them there, and how the crimes impacted themselves and the families. And the purpose of the training is to help them understand and take responsibility for the crimes that they have committed. And then ultimately, after the 18 months, they meet with the victims for a healing dialogue. And often it is not the victim of their own crime. This is more a group experience, but victims of crimes that are similar, so that the person who did the crime can hear from another sexual assault victim what it's like to have been victimized. And so there's ways of helping out and running groups inside. Every state in this country has restorative justice programs. So one just has to Google them. Restorative justice Boston, restorative justice Oakland, there's plenty there. And there are ways of getting involved. And if you don't want to do any of this stuff, just learn about it. Read about it, learn about prisoners. Don't drive by the prison that you go by and forget about those people. Remember, there is humanity behind those walls. Next slide. So let me just say as my conclusion, working in prisons is the best work I've ever done in my life. That there is a humanity inside. It's like becoming a family inside when you get to know the guys. That prisons are not humane, and it's very hard to change within them. I would say that people change in spite of the system, not because of it. That folks inside are just like us. They are not the most awful thing that they have ever done. And I urge you to volunteer or work with people inside, become an abolitionist, and change the nature of the criminal injustice system, because I don't see it as just at all.